Hello, this is Daily Car News with Bijan. I'm going to keep you guys up to date on everything car every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific. Just smash that subscribe button for me so you stay up to date. Now, we are in a BMW. I love BMWs. BMW, yes. Anytime BMW news comes up, I have to talk about it. So the BMW 9 or the BMW iX or the BMW, however you say to pronounce it, is coming out.
What's happening?
2022, it's gonna have some sweet specs to it too. Now, like I always say, aesthetics are subjective, but to me, I really like how this one looks. When we compare it to the Kia that I was talking about a couple days ago, this one blows that Kia out of the water. I like how it looks so much better. So on to some of the cool specs about it. Dimension wise, it's gonna be similar to like an X5. Size, width, length, height, all that sort of thing. Now, as far as coolness to the car, 300-mile range, not too shabby. 500 horsepower, not too shabby. Now, this is a big, old, heavy SUV, and it's gonna have a sub 5-second 0 to 60. It still blows my mind the direction we're heading and the amount of torque and horsepower the EV market has to offer us. Now, this is BMW's first EV SUV, and I'm very excited to see it in person and see more. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a price yet, but we know for sure the US market is going to get them. But what we can do some quick math. So they are releasing it in Europe, of course. It's a German car, German manufacturer. Of course, you're going to release it in Europe. They did release a price for them. So 77,000 euros. Now, if we do some math, we convert that to US dollars. It's roughly around $90,000. So we have probably a pretty good estimate of where it's going to start out. Now, we don't know if that's going to be the model with the 500 horsepower or if that's going to be more of a base model that may have less horsepower. Some of the details on this iX or 9 are still kind of hazy. Now, I am messing around. I am 99% sure they are going to call it the iX. That would be very funny for them to call it the 9 out of nowhere, but you know, you never know. So let's look at the car. So the exterior looks pretty sweet. Here's a photo of it here. I like the body lines, like the headlights. It has that big BMW grille, which I really don't like that, but it's slowly starting to grow on me, unfortunately. I was really saddened by it when I saw it on the G80 and G82, that big old Thomas the Train front grille. Not my thing, did not like it. I loved that prior design did make a bumper that brought it back to the nice small kidney grille on the front like every other BMW and made the front end of the G80 look really nice. Now, as far as this SUV, because it's kind of large and it looks like they actually scaled the grille down a little bit, it actually kind of seems fitting to the car. Interior looks nice. The fabrics and materials used are nice. They also used a certain percentage of recycled materials on the interior of the car, which is very cool. They're trying to move forward, be with the times, electric vehicles, recycled materials. It all makes sense. On a personal note, I hate two-spoke steering wheels. I think they look super funny. It looks like something's missing. I don't like them. Why couldn't you just put that little section back? But I digress. Now, another cool thing about the inside of the car, it has an option for 4D audio. There are little vibrating pads in the seats that help you feel more with the music. Now, this didn't come out of nowhere. Mercedes is doing it with their S-Class. That's why BMW is trying to catch up or play catch up and put it into their car as well. But that's very cool. I've never sat in a seat, or I guess I've never experienced 4D audio. So maybe if I go down to the dealership, I can sit in one that has the option and just kind of hear what it has to offer. Now, I am very excited about this SUV. I like the exterior. I like the interior. I like that it's BMW. I like that it's an SUV. And I like that it has a ton of torque and horsepower. Very exciting. Now, there will also be some M variants available for it, which is going to make it look even nicer, and I'm sure it'll tweak up the horsepower and the torque a little bit so you can get that faster 0 to 60, and it'll look more M and more aggressive. Very nice. Now, this BMW is a 2022 model, so we should be able to start building them towards the middle or end of this year, 2021, and we'll get deliveries in 2022. Now, the M variant is something that just kind of started to be whispered around, so that may have a little bit of a delay. We may see that M variant probably late 2022 or early 2023. I'm sure that will also be contingent upon sales. If sales of the SUV are doing super well, they'll probably push that M variant and have it produced a little more quickly. If they're not doing super well, they may just cut off that M variant altogether, so sales will kind of help determine that. That's going to be it for today's Daily Car News. I'm going to see you guys on the next one.